Hello, and welcome once again to my channel. Today I will be starting a series of book reviews. As we all know, there are many Yiddish-related books out there. There are dictionaries, there are textbooks, and in my videos I will try to give my personal opinion on some of them. Today I will be doing a review of this little volume. It is called English-Yiddish and Yiddish-English Dictionary and Phrasebook by Hippocrene Books. Printed in New York. To begin with, I would like to talk a little bit about its structure. The main part of the book is actually the phrasebook that is treated as any other phrasebook that we have seen, and the topics that are treated in this phrasebook are the most common, like travel and transportation, dining out, food, money, shopping, nationality, family, religion, communications, business, health, numbers, quantities, etc. And of course, general greetings. Then we have some pages that are actually the dictionary. So basically, you have an English-Yiddish and Yiddish-English dictionary. The good thing about this dictionary is that it is transcribed. Basically, all the phrases in this dictionary are transliterated using the YIVO transliteration. And then there are 10 pages maybe that are talking very briefly about the grammar, the main moments such as the declension of the nouns and the present tense and things like that. So basically it's not a textbook, but it is actually what it is, a phrasebook equipped with a little dictionary. So all in all, it is fine for what it is. If you need a phrasebook, for example, if you're visiting some places where you would like to practice your Yiddish, for example, buying something or going to see a doctor speaking Yiddish, that would be a very nice and handy book to have. The only negative point maybe is that with the transcription or the transliteration doesn't contain any stress. So for beginners, it would be difficult to know which vowel to stress. But apart from that, it's actually a very handy book. If you need a Yiddish phrasebook. It's up to date, it's modern. Now, what's intriguing about this book, at least for me, is that I don't see any author. I have Vera Szabo, who is listed as a translator. Well, it is actually said translated by Vera Szabo. Then it says compiled. So Vera Szabo is listed as a compiler. And so I don't really see any information on what language it is translated from into English, because usually when it's a translated work, they do indicate the original title and what the original language is, which is not the case for this volume, which I think is kind of strange. Not that it's of any great importance, but anyway, it's actually interesting to know who the original author is and what the original language is. So if you need a phrasebook, a Yiddish-English, English-Yiddish mini dictionary, and a phrasebook, which is an English-Yiddish phrasebook, so that the main phrase in English, and then you have the Yiddish translation in Aleph base, and then you have the transliteration, the YIVO transliteration, then it's a fine little volume. Then you have the main expressions that are framed and marked, particularly, for example, the signs you might see and things like that. So basically it's treated that any other modern phrasebook that you could use for traveling purposes. So if you need a volume like this, go for it. If not, I wouldn't buy it. I found it at the local library, so I was very curious. I took it home, I borrowed it, and I actually, enjoyed going through it. But apart from that, I'm not planning on buying it. So if I have to give any stars, I would say 4 out of 5 for it corresponds to its purpose, and it's clear. It's the font is clear because sometimes the editors use some fancy fonts, which can be difficult to read, especially for the beginners. But apart from that, it's fine. The only thing that's missing, in my opinion, especially for beginners and for those who are going to use the phrasebook part, is the stressed vowels. That's it. If you have, if you know this book, if you've heard about it before, please tell me who the writer is and what language it is translated from. I'm just curious. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.